Brendon Fitzgerald is a member of the long-time Fitzgerald family in the city of Peekskill. Like a lot of families, there's a Fitzgerald in every generation, it seems. Well, Tom, we're going to borrow your son, and we're going to make Peekskill great. And I know that a lot of times the Fitzgerald family hasn't agreed with the Republican Party, but we don't run Peekskill as Republicans and Democrats. We run Peekskill as friends and neighbors to do the right thing. We talked to Brendon about running and everything was great until we checked his registration and some said he's a Democrat and he can't go. I opened up the champagne and celebrated because we have reached across party lines to finally find the right people to do the right thing for Peekskill regardless of party affiliation. So I'm so proud. Back when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, a lot of people got up off their couches and enrolled in enlisted in the Army and Navy and Marine Corps and did the right thing for our country in World War II. Many people did that after 9/11. Brendon Fitzgerald was one of those persons who was living home, working in a job, saw what happened on 9/11 and said, I'm going to do what's right for my country. I'm putting my life on hold to risk my life to serve my country. And Brendon did that and enlisted not in the Army, not in the Navy, or the Air Force, where he could have had an easier ride. He enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, knowing that he would be the first. Knowing that he would be the first deployed in a foreign country, in a very hostile environment. Not only did he serve one tour of combat, he served two, in Afghanistan and Iraq. I cannot be more proud to run with Brendon Fitzgerald, Semper Fidelis.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here today with us. I'd like to ask my wife, Lindsay, to come on up here, please.
There she is.
This is my rock. Without her, I wouldn't be doing this.
Mrs. Peekskill.
So my name is Brendon Fitzgerald, and this is my amazing wife, Lindsay Fitzgerald. And I want to start off by telling you a little bit about myself and how I got here today. My family has a long history in Peekskill, going back to the early 1900s. My grandfather, God rest his soul, even ran for mayor of this great city at one point. So it's in my blood that I get involved with the leadership of this city. I was born and raised here. After 9/11, I joined the United States Marine Corps and served 2 combat deployments, one in Iraq and one in Afghanistan. After 4 years of honorable service, I returned home to Peekskill with my lovely wife. And we bought a home here in 2009. And the city was not in the best shape, but we were determined to stick it out. And the progress the mayor and his team have made in the last year and a half is amazing. The first question I know a lot of you will have is what makes me qualified to represent this city? Good answer. While serving in the Marine Corps, leadership, integrity, and honor were a few of the morals instilled in me. But aside from that, to truly succeed in the United States Marine Corps, you must embrace a mindset of service. Service to your fellow Marine, service to your superior officers, service to our president and the citizens of this country. This mentality is part of who I am, and coupled with a deep-rooted love for this city, is what brings me here today. I spent the last 10 years building my professional career at Con Edison and educating myself in the field of leadership and management. I currently hold a bachelor's degree in organizational leadership and a master's in organizational management. And I've been working at Con Edison, managing several major capital construction projects in New York City, and have worked with several different agencies and seeing things through. I feel it is my duty to serve my fellow citizens in Peekskill. My wife and I have become deeply embedded in this community. and committed to its well-being and long-term growth. I know we share those same sentiments with so many other residents here, and hope to work together and achieve the greatness we seek for our community. We see the growth and progress that is taking place in the city and are excited by it. With the right priorities and leadership in place, we can further enhance our development of Peekskill into one that provides even higher quality of life for all residents, safer streets, fiscal responsibility, and overall community sustainability. Allow me the privilege to represent this great city, to protect the interest of our current and future residents. Today here I give you my word that I will do the right thing when no one is watching for the best interest of my neighbors. I'm excited to run with such a great team. Give us the opportunity to support the mayor and do what is right for this city. And we will make a change for the better here. I would like to give a special thank you to my father, Thomas Fitzgerald, and my mother, Marilyn Fitzgerald, and all the Fitzgeralds that came out today, Patty, Ann, and Uncle Joe, my sister Dawn, and all my friends and family. Thank you so much, and look forward to serving this city.
Brendon Fitzgerald.